Hey guys, I know I usually focus on freight trains. Well, who doesn't love a good trolley? This place is filled with tons of historic trolleys that you can see and even ride some of them. Join me on this adventure as we travel to Rockhill Trolley Museum in beautiful Rockhill, PA, which is about 158 miles east of Pittsburgh. This video would not have been possible without the helping generosity of Don, who is the head of operations at the Rockhill Trolley Museum.
My name is Don Hamilton. I am the head of operations at Rockhill Trolley Museum in Rockhill Furnace, Pennsylvania. The car we're standing in front of is number 2743. It is a PCC. Ran in Philadelphia. We acquired the car in the 1990s. In 2014, we had it cosmetically restored. It was also re-gauged so it could operate on standard gauge rails. We had it cosmetically restored it back to its original green and cream that it would have had originally in Philadelphia. So what this is a snow sweeper. Back before there were cars and trucks, there were no trucks to act as a snow plow or any other way to remove snow from the streets. The trolleys in most cities ran in the streets, and it was up to the transit company to clear their own tracks. And so that they had snow sweepers for some of the lighter, fluffier snow, the fresh snow, and then they had plows for some of the heavier, wet snow. This is actually a one-of-a-kind car because it was built for the Chicago and Joliet Railway in 1915. And the story we have is that it was built by their master mechanic in his quote-unquote spare time with spare parts. So that's why it is a true one-of-a-kind. This car later ran in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Wow. Was painted blue and white. In 1954, it went to a museum in New York. Later went to a museum in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, McGee Transportation Museum. It was actually the first car to operate at that museum. In 1972, Hurricane Agnes flooded Pennsylvania, and this car had water up to right about here is the water line. I can barely see it, but you can see it better outside. It had water up to here. That museum was going to rebuild. However, the owner passed away that winter, and the family didn't want to keep any of the museum artifacts. We got this trolley, brought it here in 1973. This car is car number 205. It was built in 1931 by Brill. It can do speeds up around 80 to 90 miles an hour. There was 10 of these built. They were built all aluminum body. We are in the midst of restoring this right now back to its original Philadelphia and Western paint scheme. We completely rewired the lighting inside the car, painted the roof, pulled the ceiling down, redid the ceiling with powder coat. You installed new ceiling back in, installed all new lighting. We're volunteer around the side now, sanding the outside to be painted. Ran between Philadelphia and Norristown from 1931 till the late 80s. So it was in service for almost 60 years. 1912 by Brill in Philadelphia. Ran in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Really?
Till 1968. 1968, 12 of these came back to the United States. 12 of them came back to the port in Philadelphia. They were unloaded there, and they all got distributed to different trolley museums at the time. Those are curtains that can come down.
Original curtains?
Yes.
Once this gets fixed up, is there a value on this?
Priceless.
Right. Okay. Everyone here mostly? Yeah.
This is 311. It was built in Springfield, Massachusetts by Wasson Manufacturing. It was built for Bangor, Maine as their car number 14. Early 1940s, this and 7 other cars came to Johnstown. Johnstown liked to operate with safety cars, and they added equipment to this car to make it a one-man car. They added a dead man control. This was built in 1922, so this is now 102 years old. This was the last car to operate in Johnstown, and it was the first car in our collection.
How recent is the paint job?
2014.
Okay.
Hey guys, so they have a separate big building on site. I don't believe this building is normally open to the public, but I could be wrong. But we are still very thankful for this opportunity to show you guys some more of the trolleys in their collection.
So this is a 25-ton GE. And in the light of the way we come up with the number, the East Broad Top, anything they had that was gas, they would designate with an M for motor.
Okay.
Or mechanical. I'm not sure what the M actually stood for. Either motor or mechanical, I'm guessing.
Okay.
This is a homemade bucket car.
Homemade bucket car.
This came from...
Really?
This was a flat car. This started life as a flat car, and that started life as a, I believe it was a Bell telephone. Off of a Bell telephone or PP&L, I can't remember. Truck. We disassembled that, beefed up the deck, all steel deck. This is our ticket booth for many years, and we are now looking to restore it, to use it as a shanty, as like a switchman shanty.
Okay.
This is Philadelphia Suburban. Originally was Philadelphia Westchester Traction Company number 61. It was built 1925 by Brill, weighs 50 ton. It is the largest, single largest passenger car that we have that was actually a trolley. This was 5 foot 2.5 track gauge. We found trucks that are suitable to it, that are going, that are now standard gauge trucks. There's a lot of work to be done to this. However, it is not impossible.
Is this the heaviest trolley you have?
As far as as what I would consider a trolley, yes.
Air conditioning? You have air conditioning?
This car was built 1914.
Wow. Is that wood?
This is all wood body. This ran in Harrisburg. It is one of 2 Harrisburg cars that survived. They're both in the same condition.
Hey guys, this red car here was one of our favorites of the day. Built in the early 80s, and
We definitely like the cockpit view of it, and it ran in San Diego.
What a line car is if you look back here, you'll see a platform in here. Okay? And this platform is 100% insulated. And you can raise this platform up through the roof, through the hole in the roof, and you can work on overhead while it's live.
Ah.
Because the platform is 100% grounded.
They stop running because they don't have a use or because they break down?
Well, the line is still in operation. It's just that this was starting to see its day.
1895.
1895. This ran on the west shore of Harrisburg, also went into Harrisburg on the Valley Railways. This is a very simple car, unlike 315 that is very ornate. This is more of a very plain Jane type of car, no big frills. One thing that this car does have that none of our other cars have is, you don't see it now, but instead of having the standard seats, it has what's called longitudinal seating, which the seats run lengthwise in the car against each wall.
Oh, okay.
This was built in 42, I think. Not positive.
So it's pretty old.
Yeah. It is actually it does not have a typical throttle and air brake. It has mechanical brakes. And it drives like a car. It has a stick shift in it, gearbox and a stick shift in it, clutch.
Hey guys, this is a pretty interesting trolley. I think it was from the 40s, and we were surprised when we walked toward the back of it and saw there was a little bar area to the left, and then behind that was all the original seating and tables, and they were in pretty good condition.
Hey guys, here's the trolley coming down. Hopefully we'll be on the next one. I think it's running the next couple hours, every hour or so. Try to get you some footage from that trolley down to the end and back.
Hey guys, it actually turns out we were able to get a ride on the trolley. I think this is one of the nicer trolleys. Obviously, it's hot out, so we had all the windows open, but it was definitely a nice breeze. And then going down the tracks and the trees on both sides, it was a pretty good ride, pretty nice ride. Guys, look! Is that another trolley? He's coming head on to us. I hope he doesn't crash into us. Oh, forget it. He's just getting out to flip the switch. this is what the end of the line looks like. All right, folks, that's all for our tour of the Vintage Trolley Museum. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed the sights and sounds of these historic streetcars. If you're a trolley buff or just love a bit of nostalgia, be sure to leave a comment and let me know what your favorite part was. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future adventures. Till next time, guys, CrissRails out.